It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Baron Davis.
Well, he gives his team such a boost when he's on the floor offensively, Kevin, just because of his ability to anticipate the game, to make the right pass, make the right play, and all the intangibles he brings to the table.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
And right now for the Kings, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. It's been a bit of a slow start for the season for them so far, but it's still very early and a lot of games to be played.
This is one of those games you have circled on the calendar as soon as the schedule is released. It's one of the best rivalries the NBA has to offer. And Clark, I know you and I just get excited when we get these matchups ourselves.
No doubt about it, Steve, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them, and we love that.
And it's the Kings to start out. Baylor dishes to Hill. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Hill's got the opening field goal of the game for Sacramento. Davis against Paul. Here's Stoudemire. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Bulls.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
On the wing, Davis, defended by Paul. The dish to Davis. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stoudemire kicks to Davis. They get it again. Passes it to Washington. Back to Olajuwon. Goes back up. And that one's good.
Man, they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
It's back to Hill. Outside Baylor. And good on the basket. Book it. Baylor's got his first points of the game. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. We talked about the difficulties of facing a player like Chris Paul, and he said that what makes Paul so incredible is his court vision. He explained that there haven't been many players like Paul who can pick a defense apart with both his passing ability and his patience in the offensive sets, saying really, he can just wait you out until he sees a weakness, and that's where he attacks.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Stoudemire. The Kings making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. Kings have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Paul passes to Grant. Paul Back to Grant. Shoots. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And predictably, they came out on top in the season series last year. We'll see if it's any different this time around.
At the ball. He feeds it to Grant. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And as Steve brought up, the outcome of the series between these teams wasn't a surprise given how they, Clark, each finished the year.
You're right all over it, Kevin. I mean, there was success on one side and then the disappointment of missing the playoffs on the other side.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside Hill. Number 88. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Davis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Into Stoudemire. Lays out. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Chris Paul. Coming off an excellent season last year. 5th in free throw percentage, 10th in steals, and he also finished in the top 20 in assists. So this is a guy who really did a nice job of sharing the ball with his teammates.
Yeah, and you talked about it, Steve, what a stellar season it was for him at the stripe. I mean, they are freebies. They're called free for a reason, and he certainly made that come true because he knocked them down at a high rate.
Outside. That's good.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Davis, the pass to Washington. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Hill. For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to Chicago. Grant with the screen on Davis. Kicks it to Grant. No good off the front iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And it's rejected. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And the Lakers have possession. Trailing by 2. Here's Washington. From out of the way, he knocks it down. He has 5. Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. DiVincenzo, who's guarded by Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. Cans the 12-footer. Hill's got his second bucket tonight.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line maybe.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
The Lakers trail. Outside, Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, he's one of the best teammates in the NBA, too, because he creates so many good shots for the other 4 players on the court. A sensational, unselfish passer.
Not to mention, guys, he's got those rush hour handles. He can get in a lot of tight spaces the way he handles that ball. He's able to dissect the defense with ease.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. It's back to Hill. Paul outside. Sacramento moving it around. And it's Hill. That's on the assist by Paul. That's 7 points for Hill.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Davis gets the screen from Elijah. Davis, the pass to Washington. And the Lakers get it back. Outside for Davis. Pass to Washington. Backs in. Davis. Stoudemire. He's covered by Grant. Shot clock at 6. Stoudemire dishes to Elijah. Gets it to go. Now here is Hill. 17 points for him last game against Chicago. For the 3. Shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Stoudemire with a screen on Grant. Puts up a 3. And that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Kings in second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but they were pretty close.
Paul outside. Hill left side. Back to Paul. Down low. It's Hill on the wing. Fires the 3. And Steve from Washington. LA has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. With the lead pass.
Tore it down that time. Some hang time on that rim. Put a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert.
They've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here, keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
He dishes it to Grant. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 6th in scoring, 6th in rebounding. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Not bad for a team that's got an awful lot of young, talented players.
You know, I think the key stat for that club last year was points per game. They were in the top 10. That was really what they tried to do. That was how they tried to establish themselves each and every game. Get out, run, get good shots, and try to outscore the opponent.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as you said, they've been active on the offensive glass.
Boy, and that's something I love to see, Kevin. As a former offensive rebounder myself, I know how demoralizing it is to the opponent when you get a second chance and you put it in the basket.
.116 left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to Vincent. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Feeds it to Powell. Passes it to Alvarado. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Doubled by Alvarado. Pass to Vincent. Miles. Good on the triple.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
26 seconds left in the first. Here's Alvarado. And another basket for the Lakers.
We're setting the tone early here, Kevin.
20 seconds left to play in the first. Maves, defended by Alvarado. Dishes to Olynyk. Fires it up. And he hits the jump shot. Olynyk's got his first 2 points.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 9. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Tune in Thursday, November 23rd. The Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Orlando Magic. Live from Amway Center. Be there.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
That's right, Clark. And the other thing we've seen is great work on the offensive glass. We're seeing second chance points for this club.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Williams, and it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here are the Kings now. 11-point game. Maves defended by Alvarado. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Vincent. His three-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Back to Williams. Fires the 3, and the shot is good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Maves. The pass to Vincent. Off the left rim and out. Lakers leading by 14. Craig, Baylor defending. Passes it to Craig. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They're piling up the assists.
Hayes, defended by Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. A chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Big game for the Hawks today, guys. You know their fans are hoping they can pull that one out.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Kings making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And the Kings making a change here. And the Lakers with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Sims. No luck. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Baylor. Defended by Craig. Just 5 to shoot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if the defender's all over him, just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
I tell you what else I like is his attacking mindset too, Steve. No matter where he is on the court, when he gets possession, he will turn it up and turn it on and run out. Most of the time, he doesn't stop until he's laid the ball in the hoop. I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Lakers leading by 11. He kicks to Williams. And it's Williams again missing. Mitchell passes to Olynyk. Here's Mitchell. There's the feed to Baylor. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Baylor's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Simmons. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points. Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. First in scoring, second in field goal percentage, and they were ranked 3rd in team assists. That's elite company in terms of dishing the rock. Setting up other teammates, they do it well.
But when you get down to it, I mean, the identity of this club is that they score the ball. Number 1 in the league, they have so many ways to hurt you, and that seems to inspire them with confidence every single game.
Vincent the pass to Mitchell. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, gets the bucket. Vincent. Los Angeles leading by 8. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Vincent. Now the dish to Powell. He feeds it to Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
There's a battle for that lay-in. Excellent, tough defense, but he found a way to get it down anyway.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And Olynyk kicks to Mitchell. And another 3 for Sacramento.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Here's Alvarado. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He has 7.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Here's Mitchell. It's stolen by Johnson. Alvarado defended by Vincent. No good from Alvarado. The Kings trail by 10. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Williams gets a screen from Sims. And Williams, here we go. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lakers working the ball around now. For 3. It's rebounded by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He passes to Mitchell. Latrey gets it to go. Mitchell's got 6.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
It's like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And the Lakers call time here.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
And Williams, here we go. Here's Powell. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 1, the Kings.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in points per game a year ago. They played with so much confidence, such unselfish basketball.
First one falls for him. Sacramento making a switch here. That one is no good. The Kings trail by 8. Hill with it. Now defended by Craig. Hill, no good.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Here's Craig. Good on the 3-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
He's on a nice pace now from the 3-point line. 1 in the first quarter and now 2 coming here in the second.
Ripped away. For the finish. And he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active their feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
It's back to Hill. Nice. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
The Kings making a switch here. Olajuwon with a screen on Paul. No good from Alvarado.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. The shot's good from Craig.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Outside Hill. All alone. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Pass to Alvarado. Takes a 3. Gets it to go. He's got 10.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Kicks it the ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Who's watching here?
There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Craig, he's guarded by Hill. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Olajuwon. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Number 88. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first free throw is good. Sacramento making a switch here. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole.
From downtown, no good on the buzzer beater. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers lead by 16. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
42. And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Monday's almost come to an end. Let's celebrate with a little halftime show. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Sacramento. It's been a tough start for them this season, looking to get back on the winning track. Hakeem Olajuwon is getting it done through 2 quarters. He's got 8 points, and he's been making some nice contributions on the glass, too. For the Kings, a different story so far. They've been getting pounded on the glass, just not bringing the aggression, the physicality needed to get the job done. A nice start for Elgin Baylor. We're at halftime, and still, he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. We'll get things going with a look at teams playing later tonight. You gotta love that rivalry action going on. A big game for both of these teams. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. And another game that's coming up out in Philadelphia, it's the 76ers against the Wizards. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. And now a look at the other NBA action. For the Jazz over at Energy Solutions Arena, they're now trailing to Houston, about midway through the third out there. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we resume a beautiful nighttime view of Los Angeles, and in blue there, our venue, the Staples Center. We're seeing a tremendous game from Greg.
Clay created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
On the court for Sacramento. On the wing, Davis. Let's go. The good-looking shot from the wing. Davis has got the first points of the second half here for Los Angeles. Outside Hill. DiVincenzo. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Back to Olajuwon. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Washington. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 16. Feeds it to Grant. DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside Hill. DiVincenzo. A second chance effort. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, he shot 73% from the line last year, fairly average in terms of where he stands in the league.
Baylor, he's checked in for Grant. On the free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 14. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Davis dishes to Olajuwon. Back to Davis. Lets the three fly. And that one's good. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
It's back to Hill. Right side Hill. Paul outside. Sacramento moving it around. Here's the three. Hill, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Trent. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. He's got 9.
Well, one of the things that makes him special is his tendency to become red hot in just a matter of seconds. And you never know when it's coming. You know, all it takes is a shot or two, and he's rolling.
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists thanks to his catch-and-shoot ability. A lot of his buckets come right off the pass.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
He just is not happy with how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Dishes it to Hill. DiVincenzo. A floater. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Hakeem Olajuwon. He has 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. Grant, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Olajuwon drops them both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Timeout called the Lakers. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fifth on the list, Chris Paul.
And that's what you like to see from the foul line. Guys that are comfortable, confident, and consistent. Free throws are a big part of the game, and this guy was one of the best in the league.
Back to Olajuwon. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 5. No good from Washington.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Paul kicks to Grant. Paul outside. Back to Grant. Shoots it up. And he gets the jumper to drop. Grant's got 9.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And here is Davis. He has 6. Back to Olajuwon. And it's blocked. Second chance shot. Misses the layup. The Kings trail by 17. Now the pass to Hill. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Davis against Paul. Back to Davis. Pass to Olajuwon. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Stoudemire with a screen on Hill. The 3. Can't get it to go. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. The Kings trail by 15. Hill gets a screen from Baylor. They set the pick. Hill passes to Gordon. And it's Hill with the jam.
Up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
Gordon with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Paul outside. Pass to Grant. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Baylor. Shoots. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Baylor's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
On the wing, Davis. Traps in the tray. Davis has got his third basket of the night. The Kings trailed by 14. He kicks it to Grant. Working on Stoudemire. Unloads from 13. Bank shot, no good.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss that.
Pass to Craig. Here's Sexton. And another three for the Lakers.
Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Hill kicks to Paul. Grant. He's against Stoudemire. Sacramento moving it around. Gordon for three. And the shot is good. Gordon's got himself on the board with three there. Lakers leading by 14. The feed now to Olajuwon. The dish to Stoudemire. Another shot. And Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Paul kicks to Grant. Right side Hill. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Really an extraordinary game for Hill. He's got 11 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
And he makes the first. And the Kings making a change here. Both free throws good from Hill. Los Angeles leading by 14. He feeds it to Olajuwon. That's blocked.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Kicks it to Gordon. Launches it. It's hard in by Los Angeles. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Sexton, defended by Gordon. .59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
That's good. He has seven.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Outside Hill. Back to Baylor. DiVincenzo. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Sexton, defended by Gordon. Olajuwon backing down. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Clock at 4. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Olajuwon's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And the shot is good. 5 seconds left to play in the third. From deep three-point range, and that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
NBA season blasts off. The Denver Nuggets take on the Houston Rockets this Tuesday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Pacific.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we're really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
Stoudemire out there with Olajuwon. And there's Davis, and it's Washington in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Counts, and the foul. Baylor. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Hill, he's checked in for Baylor. That's good from Washington. Now Hill. Back to Grant. Number 88 is guarded by Olajuwon. Grant, that's good.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
The Kings trail by 12. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Ball stolen. Paul, right side. That cuts the lead to single digits.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Now here is Davis. Back to Olajuwon. And blocked. Here's Stoudemire. Second shot opportunity. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Davis. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. He dishes it to Stoudemire. It's Davis on the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 6 to shoot. Good! The Kings trail by 10. Screen by Grant. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And it's Hill penetrating. Back to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Thank you, Doris.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Steven Shinzo. It's back to Hill. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Off target with his 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Washington. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Screen by Grant. Stoudemire with the double team. Hill kicks to Paul. Launches a 3. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Here's Davis. A 3-pointer off the mark. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That's his 5th foul. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Paul. Steven Shinzo. Dishes to Hill. The pass to Paul. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
Here's Trent. And right through it goes. Here's Paul. Nails the 16-footer.
Tell you what, he's been zeroed in on the hoop all quarter long, making big shots.
Lakers leading by 6. Passes to Davis. He kicks to Olajuwon. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Kings trailed by 8. Hill with it. Now guarded by Washington. Steven Shinzo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. No good on that one.
They're digging their own hole here, throwing dirt on themselves. They haven't been nearly as efficient from the line as they were in the first half, and that can be self-destructive.
And he's good on the second. And here is Davis. Pass to Washington. Outside, Davis. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Grant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Davis with it. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Davis. Wide open. Again, the Lakers.
And the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Kings trailed by 6. Screened by Grant. The drop.
Man, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
There's the pass to Washington. Now the feed to Olajuwon. He passes to Washington. Nailed from three-point land.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
And the Kings making a change here. Olynyk checked in. The Kings trailed by 7. Olynyk sets a screen for Hill. DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Sacramento.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Olajuwon with a screen on Paul. Davis kicks to Olajuwon. Can't hit. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin.
DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 4. Davis, the pass to Washington. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Grant, he's checked in for Sacramento. For Sacramento, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8-12. .153 left in the game. The jump hook. That one a little long.
I like the work there, contesting that shot. It looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Outside, Davis. He dishes it to Olajuwon. That's good. Olajuwon's got 4 this quarter.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're losing by 6. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter. Brooks anticipated the pass. Turnover. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retaining possession. Lakers leading by 8. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
Number 88. Rejected by Washington. Now Davis. The dish to Olajuwon. There's the steal. DiVincenzo. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And so it's the Lakers with it. 22 is their biggest lead. He feeds it to Davis. Kicks to Olajuwon. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. And that one falls for Olajuwon.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
Lyles. Offline with his three. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
Welcome, basketball fans, to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Monday night in the NBA, it's the Washington Wizards going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. And that's all for now. Time to hand it over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll be back with more at halftime.
It's game time in Philadelphia as the crowds at Wells Fargo. The center look to cheer on the 76ers. Our starting lineups to look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Young?
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is his ability to shake a defender loose off the dribble and find a high-quality shot for himself. He is a very slippery player.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
The Washington Wizards coming to this one following a loss to Toronto.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart at the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
Washington on D. It's a three-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year. And the Wizards with possession. Anthony sets the pick for Young. He feeds it to Weber. Post-up shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
That free throw good from Weber. That misses, so he splits the free throws. So the 76ers, their last game, lost to Indiana.
Yeah, that was just a shocking result. Nobody saw it coming. You know, to lose to that team would have been surprise enough, but to get blown out like that, wow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they were just sleepwalking their way through the entire game. I mean, they were like zombies out there. That's inexcusable in my world.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this game. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Young passes to Anthony. Weber with a screen on George. Anthony kicks to Young. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. This is the first game of the season against one of the more seasoned defensive teams in the league. And he said, we've got to be patient offensively and not just settle for the shots they'll allow. It's all about making the simple pass, the extra pass, and moving off the ball. Basketball 101, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And quite a focus for the game here early on. And an important one, too, guys.
Yeah, and they know how tough a task it's going to be to take on this defense. They've got to focus on that aspect right away.
Well, that's the priority in the scouting report. You face a team this good defensively, you're thinking about how we need to attack it. And then it's a matter of executing once you get out there.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Larry Bird. Gets it to go.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harden outside. And there's the pass, Kuminga. George with the screen on Weber. Here's Kuminga. And it's blocked by Mutombo. And the basket by Malone. Here's Anthony. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. He kicks to Young from outside the arc. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Young's got 6 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
The dish now to George. Wide open look. And again, it's Philadelphia.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And Young kicks to Anthony. Back to Young. The Wizards working the ball around now. Paul George with the steal. Out to Bird. No good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Anthony, defended by Kuminga. And Young kicks to Anthony. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Rejected by Kuminga. 3 on 3. He dishes it to George. Harden. Back to George. George double teamed. Dishes it to Harden. Shot is off.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
And Young kicks to Anthony. Feeds it to Smith. Fires for 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. George dishes to Harden. Harden gets a screen from Kuminga. Harden kicks to Malone. Working on Weber. Shoots. Malone's shot. Good. Malone's got his second basket. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
Wizards trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
That is good. Anthony's got his first points in this one. George gets a screen from Kuminga. A nice shot by George.
But the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
The Wizards have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And here's Anthony from the arc. Gets it to go. Anthony's got 5.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Kicks to George. Lets it fly. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. 9 points for Paul George. Wizards trail by 5. Young outside. And Washington again with the bucket.
Well, one of the things that makes him special is his tendency to become red hot in just a matter of seconds. And you never know when it's coming. You know, all it takes is a shot or two, and he's rolling.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball. Very smart. When you're playing with him, your only job is to get open, because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you. Room service style. Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Wizards have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Young off a pick from Vucevic. And Young, here we go. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. The 76ers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Batum, a screen on Harris. Pass to Terry. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. It's so important to battle on the boards.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Bogdanovich. Another shot. The shot's good from Wiggins. And the Wizards lead by 2.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Here's Payne. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. That's good. Young's got 13.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting the stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Left in the first. Dosunmu buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Young with the ball. He's coming off a 28-point game against Toronto. And it's Terry off the drive. And he has space. No luck.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
The shot's good from Wiggins.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
The 76ers trail by 3. Dosunmu guarded by Harris. Back to Terry. Wide open. Good. And here's Young. 13 points in the game. They set the pick. He passes to Bogdanovich. And it's blocked by Batum. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And Washington making a change here. Here's Bogdanovich, and that one's on target from the wing. And the Wizards lead by 3.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Payne passes to Batum. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Another 3 for Philadelphia. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hardy. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Coming up this Thursday, November 23rd, the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Orlando Magic. Don't miss it.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
It's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball, and as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First in three-point field goal percentage. First in free throw percentage. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Not bad for a team that's got an awful lot of young, talented players.
And I think what really stands out is the spacing offensively. Clark, you talked about the three-point percentage, #1 in the league. That doesn't happen unless you have good flow and good spacing offensively. This team really spread the defense out on a nightly basis, and as a result, they were a nightmare to guard.
He's off on the second. Washington trailing. And the pass to Wiggins. Bagley for 3. No good from Wiggins. Here's Kathy. Gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 3.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
A shot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
That's good.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Shoots the 3. That one goes. Count it.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
From the arc. Gets the bucket. He has 5.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to Wiggins. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Rebounded by Vucevic. Wizards trail by 6. High volt. The baseline jumper goes down. Here's Payne. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. So for the Wizards. Here is Harden. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. And the 76ers lead by 6. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Mutombo sets a screen. Anthony kicks to Smith. Here's the 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Bird outside. Back to Harden. Harden gets a screen from Huminga. And here's George for 3. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Anthony kicks to Smith. Back to Anthony. This one for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
And for the Magic, you know, that's a game they would really like to take.
The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, George. Pass Huminga. Wizards making a switch here. Young's checked in. Mutombo against Malone. Here's Huminga. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Oh, man, he's on the highlight reel every night. And if you're guarding the rim defensively and he's coming at you, look out.
And, Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
For 3, Smith. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Paul George on top. James Harden 3rd.
You know, it's really hard to measure just how much impact these two had on their teams. I mean, either one of these guys would have been a good choice for an all-defensive squad.
The first free throw is good. Weber hits them both. Here is Harden. And there's the feed to Bird. Malone outside. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And don't forget about their three-point shooting, too, because that could be a major factor here tonight.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Back to Mutombo. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Let's check out the numbers for Paul George. Great year for him last year. First in steals, he was 8th in scoring, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league as well. So this is a guy who had a lot of double-figure nights on the glass.
And, you know, going back to what you said earlier, I mean, he was a flat-out thief on defense, one of those guys that took your lunch money.
And the 76ers call time here.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Here is Harden. Harden gets a screen from Rominga. The three from George. Gets it to go. George has got 12 in the game.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
George against Anthony. Pass to Young. Smith outside. Wizards passing it around. Weber dishes to Smith. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. 6 points for Smith. The 76ers leading by 3. Harden outside. He feeds it to Malone. He passes Rominga. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Outside Anthony. Young. Back to Anthony. Six to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Great defense that time from Rominga.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
George passes to Malone. And the shot is good. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead. Washington's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. It's stolen. And now Philadelphia on the break. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
The 76ers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Well, one of the highlights last season, this team shot the ball extremely well from the stripe. Huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
It's Harden with the drive. Malone kicks to Bird. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The 76ers have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. The first one falls. Bird hits them both. Now Anthony, he has 5. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Smith. And that's collected by Malone. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rominga guarded by Weber. Rominga the pass to Harden. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Some really good games going on. How about that Denver one? That's an interesting game.
He kicks it to Smith. Outside Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young outside. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
The shot by George, no good. Wizards trail by 6. Young with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. That's a 2 from Smith. And Washington again with the bucket.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to Bird. He's against Smith. The jump hook, and that one's good. Bird's got 6 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got 4 points this quarter.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
George against Anthony. On the wing, Bird. No one near him. They get the rebound. Gets it to go.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Wizards making a switch here. The 76ers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. Free throw drops from Malone. And here's Young from the arc. No good on that last second attempt there. And so we conclude the first half. Philadelphia ahead, up 7. Stay right where you are for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you in just a bit for the start of the second half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Now let's go straight to the Monday Night Halftime Report. Out in the city of brotherly love, the 76ers with the lead against the Wizards. Just outstanding efficiency offensively. They're having a field day. It's just that simple. Moses Malone's been pretty much getting everything he tries against Washington. The bucket looks about 5 feet wide for him. He hasn't missed 1 shot. Can you believe it? A tough matchup, but the Wizards are staying afloat. A losing record for them in this early NBA season. They'll try to battle back with a win here. And now, let's check out the other games still going on. The Sacramento Kings currently trailing the Lakers out in Los Angeles. Big advantage out there in the third. A look now at some games yet to start. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. And a look here at the other NBA action. For the Jazz over at Energy Solutions Arena, they're now trailing to Houston, about midway through the third out there. And that's all we got for you here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. It's been a clinic from Young.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Weber is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Anthony, then it's Smith, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. Shot clock at 6. Bringing out the pass to Bird. Shot is off. Smith with some nice D. Wizards trail by 7. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. Malone with some nice D.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here's Weber. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. That free throw good from Weber. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. George with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Harden the pass coming out. The dish to Malone. Tries again. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And the biggest thing with Moses was his offensive rebounding ability. You know, he'd get great position down there on the block, and he'd go up to shoot. But if he didn't score, it was the second, third, and sometimes fourth efforts to chase that ball down that was really tough to contain.
Yeah, and you know, if Moses did get the ball below the rim, he would go right back up and flush it. I mean, he was really quick at retrieving the ball and then getting back into the shooting motion, and usually did that through contact. Even if he got the ball in the post, he had a couple of shimmy moves that would usually lead to a good shot opportunity for him.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Anthony against George. Anthony on him. Poked away. Taken away by Anthony. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, he was somebody you didn't want to put at the line a year ago. He made 85% of his attempts.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And Anthony drops them both. The 76ers leading by 5. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Rolling up, guarded by Weber. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. James Harden, number 1.
You know, last year was a tough season with impressive scoring numbers by several players, but this is the man who came out on top. Let's see how he stacks up this year.
Here's Young. He's got 16. Young off a pick from Smith. Young dishes to Weber. Defended by Kuminga. The jump hook. Weber hits the bucket. Weber's got 7 points for the quarter.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
He dishes it to Bird. A second chance effort. Malone can't hit. Wizards trail by 3. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
And that is good. Weber's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches. And I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Bird kicks to Malone. Great play by Bird to set it up. Malone's got 16. The Wizards have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Young kicks to Weber. And he uses the glass on the layup. 16 points for him.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
George passes rolling out. Back to George. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Washington making some changes. 4 on the clock. Here's Sunu. Hands it from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And Young kicks to Anthony. Good on the shot. Anthony's got 9.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Outside Terry. It's rebounded by Bogdanovich.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Dishes to Terry. Feeds it to Batum. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Washington. Young outside. Back to Weber. Outside Anthony. Blocked. Sunu guarded by Weber. Stolen by Weber. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Anthony kicks to Young. And again, Washington no good. The 76ers lead. Here's Batum. Rebounded by Anthony.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Kicks to Vucevic. Defended by Payne. For the tie. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Vucevic has got his first points of the game. Timeout called the 76ers.
How they ranked in the NBA last season. 8th in field goal percentage. 9th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league in assists as well. Not elite level. Not quite good, but okay.
And you talked about the shooting in the top 10 in the league in terms of field goal percentage. And that really bodes well when you're a team that's trying to play together. I thought this team was really well coached. They worked the ball offensively to find good shots. And for most of the season, they looked like one of the best shooting teams in the league to me.
And Bird, here we go. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
And the 76ers making a change here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're also finding easy points from the free throw line, Clark. This is a team that is attacking, getting fouled, and making them pay.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Here's George. Tries to save it. Wizards trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Harris misses.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
George against Smith. George dishes to Bird. Releases. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Man, don't take any risks. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
It's Young on the wing. The pass to Bogdanovich. Now the feed to Harris. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. The Wizards have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Mutombo is checked in for Washington. So he gets them both. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Harden outside. George with the screen on Harris. Harden draws the double. Passes it, roaming out. Back to Harden. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Harden's got 6 points.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
He used that pick to get in close.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, George. George gets a screen from Hulinga. And George kicks to Bird. Back to George. It's taken away by Smith. He's got a clear path. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Harden the pass to George. Bird. 76ers moving the ball around. Fires the 3. The shot by George, no good. Now here is Harris. Here's Anthony. No good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. 76ers lead by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
This Tuesday, November 21st, the Denver Nuggets take on the Houston Rockets. It's Western Conference action. Be there.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Washington trailing. We've got Harden. He's out there with Paul George. Moses Malone out there with Bird. And it's homing up in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Outside, George. Jacks up a 3. And it's good. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half, or maybe more in score.
The drive by Anthony. Smith on the wing. Back to Anthony. Six on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Now the 76ers on the break. George has got the ball.
But that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Shots good from Young.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Outside, George. And Young, here we go. The 3. Again, Young missing. 76ers shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
Vucevic checked in for Washington. Here's Young. Young off a pick from Vucevic. Young dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Smith. He feeds it to Weber. Defended by Kuminga. Lock at 6. Anthony drives in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on George.
So far in the game for Anthony, he has 11 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
And it's good from Anthony. And both free throws good for Anthony. The 76ers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Kuminga guarded by Weber. Back to George. The pass, Kuminga. Drills the 3-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 4.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Young, good look. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. Young's got 24 points.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Harden kicks to Bird. He's against Smith. Fades back. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight. Wizards trail by 4. And Young kicks to Anthony. And it's sent back by George. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's Vucevic. Sinks the triple.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Timeout called the 76ers. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told his team to keep looking for 3-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Young against Harden. George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Second 3-point of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Young pass to Anthony. Back to Young. Uncovered. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Harden draws the double. Back to Bird. Outside, George. Another three for Philadelphia.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Wizards trail by 5. Washington calls timeout. Paul George really making a difference here.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Anthony dishes to Smith. Young. Anthony on the wing. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
George against Anthony. And George kicks to Malone. Back to George. Pass to Malone. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Malone. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Free throw drops from Malone.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
And both free throws good for Malone. Wizards trail by 4. Young off a pick from Vucevic. Smith for 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
They can't afford to him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Harden the pass to Malone. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Wizards have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Anthony dishes to Smith. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Philadelphia's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Harden kicks to George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 13 points now in the quarter.
I guess you don't change what's working, and he's been magical out there.
Sure has. Great fourth quarter he's playing right now. 5 for 5 from the field.
And Young, here we go. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Weber with it. Now guarded by Goldman. Young, good look. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Weber against Harden. He passes to George. They grab their own miss. Here's Bird. Second chance shot. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Bird. And it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continue to attack it.
On its way from Young for 2. The Wizards with another miss.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're looking at
Man, that was a real hard to know.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Well, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Back to Anthony. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Birmingham.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
No long, no up.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Only at the pass to Harden. Bird is screen on Young. Harden kicks to George. Hits the three-point bomb. George is left free.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Time call here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're losing by 10. 1:21 left in the fourth. Tempo is checked in for Vucevic. Young with the ball. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Tries to snap the cold streak. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got 13 points in the second half.
And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
Philadelphia leading by 8. And George, here we go. Right side, George. Right side, George. And too long on the shot. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Anthony. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here is Harden. Back to Bird. Passes rolling up. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that one closes their lead to 6. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 27 seconds left in the game. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Deep 2 from Anthony. And George with the block. And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. And he cannot convert on the second. Bet misses.
Now it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
Wilsonly defended by Hardy. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And Washington making a change here. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
The three from Anthony. From deep. Can't connect. So Philadelphia wins it. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, that'll do it. For Dorisburg, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
Lil today. Just everything's going Gucci, see me loopy. I can't let a nigga shoot me, I'm in a 2-seat. And before I speak about it, rather grab it loosely. 30 clear by the dip if I'm in a hoopty. And we spin the hot block with a mini Uzi. Had to send a couple shots, I've been acting bougie. All of a sudden, all these stars let me in they Gucci. They gon' make they pussy pop, tryna get my blue cheese. Low key, I be in the streets for the whole team. Low key.